It's been more than a decade since any CFL team has been able to compete for talent with the National Football League. All it took was a potential 31 million Canadian dollar deal to lure Rocket Ismail to the Argonauts, which could make him the highest paid football player in any league. Now that the Rocket is signed, it may finally be time to dust off the old ticket window. As you can see, the fans haven't exactly started to line up just yet, but inside, on the phone, it's a different story.
So the Rocket has landed and the phones are ringing.
Well, it's like everything's okay. The tickets and everything are there. And
yeah, but up here is not going to be so hot. Is it?
The phone's been ringing off the hook since we got in first thing this morning. Obviously, it was good up until then, but now it's going crazy. We can't answer the phones quick enough.
I would say that probably 90% of the calls that we're getting at this point are taking season tickets.
First-timers, second-timers?
Yes, first-timers.
Most of them are?
The majority.
And it's basically because Rocket signed yesterday, as far as you can determine?
As far as I can determine, yes, that he's the generating one.
Okay. So he's paying for himself already?
That's right.
But while most of the action took place over the phone, some new customers did show up in person, if only by coincidence.
When we found out that Bruce McNall, Wayne Gretzky, and John Candy were going to be the owners and what they were promising, then we decided to buy season tickets.
But a pretty good move to show up this Monday, considering the fact that, hey, you might be able to lock in your tickets at a lower price.
No, it was mere coincidence. Actually, mere coincidence. Really, trust me.
Of course, Harry Orness said the same thing, but Harry would never have done what Bruce McNall did yesterday, and it's safe to say no one else in the CFL would either. After all, each team is supposed to have a salary cap. Ismail's contract will be structured so it doesn't violate the letter of the law, even though it obviously violates the spirit of fiscal restraint. But CFL Commissioner Donald Crump has no problems with the deal.
You would find a person that had a profile, and that would be a marquee player like this, and you use them to do the marketing, the exposure that you have to get. It's got nothing to do with him playing football. I hope that I believe that he is a talented football player.
Although I think it will have everything to do with whether he's a good football player. If he doesn't play football, he's worth nothing.
Well, there's a sizzle there, and I don't think there's any question about him being a good football player.